From misleading his audience for over 10 years, to getting donations to adopt a child only to send him back. Here are 6 times donations ruined a YouTuber's life, starting off with Gerard Khalil, aka The Completionist, who lost everything after he was exposed for keeping charity donations. However, before the allegations came to light, Gerard had built a very successful YouTube career over the past decade, experimenting with a variety of gaming content, the most popular series being the one on The Completionist channel, where Gerard would fully play through games and give his reviews. In 2013, Gerard's mother unfortunately passed away after a long battle with frontotemporal dementia, and Gerard set up an annual live streaming event known as Indieland, which was founded to give the spotlight to unknown game developers to promote their games to a larger audience. The stream was set up under the Open Hand Foundation, an NGO which had been set up in 2003 by Gerard's father after his mother was initially diagnosed with dementia. And according to Gerard, the organization had been spending money on dementia research and treatment all over the world.
We've been raising money ever since to help try and find research and treatment development stuff for all forms of dementia.
Thanks to Gerard's increasing popularity, coupled with his live streams, he was able to gather a substantial amount for his charity. But in 2023, his scam would be exposed for the entire world to see. In November of 2023, YouTuber Carl Jobst uploaded a video titled "This Charity is Lying to You," which shed light on the fact that despite being named The Completionist, Gerard hadn't been completing any of the charity payments. According to Carl, Gerard's charity had gathered over $600,000 since its inception in 2013. However, not a single penny of that money had ever been donated to a charity and was instead stockpiled in Open Hand's bank account.
So again, this starts them with $549 and ends them with a whopping $655,000 in the bank.
After digging deeper into the foundation's tax returns, it was revealed just how much the foundation was raking in every year and how much was actually being spent on charity.
For example, in 2022, they received $117,000 in contributions. They paid $11,000 in expenses, leaving them with $106,000 in excess revenue.
Following these findings, Carl sent the foundation an email asking why no donations had been made, and he received an underwhelming response from Gerard's brother.
They claimed that before their official registration as a foundation, they donated body parts for research. A strange claim that I don't believe can be true of a charity. They claim they made financial contributions to an institution that made insufficient progress.
The response from Gerard's brother further caused more confusion, as during his streams, Gerard would make it a point to explain to his viewers where the money was going.
Memberships, anything financially involved with the show goes to dementia research. Please help.
And after Carl followed up by asking why the charity kept asking for donations when public records clearly showed that none of the money had ever gone to charity, the foundation responded by saying, "We consider the information provided in our statements as comprehensive and do not intend to issue further public comments on these matters." Carl then set up a phone call along with the YouTuber Mutahar from Some Ordinary Gamers and Gerard to understand why the money hadn't been moved towards any charities.
You weren't notified that the money was sitting there the whole time?
I knew it was sitting there at a certain point, and that's what made me proactively go about it. I was made aware in 2021 when the money hadn't moved yet, and that's what made me go, that's not cool, and that's when I got personally involved to move it.
Carl's videos covering the situation came as a bombshell for many of Gerard's longtime fans and donors, who were left disgusted, appalled, and felt that they were manipulated and lied to. For me, as someone who was raised by their grandmother and lost her to Alzheimer's, it is far more grotesque to me that they have been stealing from the kindness of strangers in their deceased mother's name. The worst part is how Gerard has been portrayed by himself and others as a charitable, generous, and uplifting person for so long. It's unbelievable and at this point inexcusable. As the situation blew up, many people were waiting for a response from Gerard, and the one that came only made things worse.
I want to apologize to anyone who ever donated over the years who felt they were wronged or led astray by any of this. Dementia is an incredibly important cause to me and my family and so many of you at home. Advocating for more awareness has been such an important part of keeping my mother's memory alive.
The comments on Gerard's response were overwhelmingly negative. It's crazy how Gerard's response video basically did the exact opposite of what he wanted it to do. This didn't make the situation better, it just added more fuel to the fire. And despite Gerard's aggressive claims of suing the people who tried to defame him and his family, there have been no updates on the matter. As for his channel, the last video Gerard uploaded on The Completionist was in August 2024, with a majority of the comments stating, "Looks like The Completionist fully completed his career." But while Gerard has been out of the public spotlight ever since 2024, Airac continues to upload videos videos despite being exposed for lying about donating to the town of Angle. But before we get into what Arak did, don't forget to like and subscribe. The Web of Lies began in April of 2021 when Arak uploaded a video titled Cycling Across 38 Miles of Ice, where he claimed that he would be visiting the small town of Angle in order to help out the local community. Due to the town had lost a large chunk of tourist revenue, which was a crucial lifeline for the town, and Arak set out on a mission to help them.
Due to restrictions in Canada, the Angle has turned into an island where nobody can come in and nobody can leave. Now they've lost over $10 million worth of normal tourist money. So our goal is to somehow get to the Angle and spend the most amount of money. Empty my bank account type of money. I mean, just shower them in cash, dude.
For a creator like Arak, the idea couldn't go wrong. He would be getting a ton of views and positive publicity while also helping out a town that desperately needed help. Arak released the video in 2 parts, which got over 50 million views combined, and he ended up spending close to 10 grand in Angle. While Arak wasn't able to spend the 10 million he'd initially promised, he did make the effort to visit the town, and surely bringing attention to the town would be a good thing. However, there were a few details that Arak had twisted. In February of 2024, the YouTuber Soggy Cereal uploaded a video titled Arak, Lying, Doxing, and Fake Donations, where he claimed that everything about Arak's video had been a lie. In his video, a major piece of evidence Soggy brought forward was the place where Arak had started his video.
First of all, they paid a few $1,000s for these extremely nice cabins. Wait a second. See those cabins over there? Well, remember what they look like. These look like the same cabins as where they assembled the ice bikes. These are the exact same cabins in the same exact resort as where they assembled the ice bikes, called the Sportsman Lodge Resort, which isn't located in the Angle, but in Wheelers Point, Baudette, a town 200,000 feet away from the Angle.
Arak's original video was structured in such a way that showed him and his crew trying to bike across the snow to get to Angle, and after that didn't work, they hired a private jet to fly them there. However, as Soggy clearly showed in his video, Arak never even set foot in Angle.
The Angle! We're here, I mean, it looks kind of like everywhere else we were, but...
Well, yeah, of course it does, dummy. You landed in the exact same airport as you took off from, which is the Baudette Airport, the town where I just proved this entire video has been filmed in.
However, the worst part was the fact that Arak didn't even remotely try to live up to his initial promise of helping the people struggling in the town of Angle, while shamelessly lying to his viewers.
I mean, the whole frickin' wheel just fell off, dude.
Okay, listen, we can't actually cross this because we're gonna die.
It was no surprise that he deleted the video off his main channel. However, it has since been re-uploaded on YouTube and is flooded with comments like, for those who don't know why the original was deleted, is because Arak was exposed for faking the whole thing. He never went to the Angle, he made the pilot seem incompetent, he made the plane look faulty, and even doxed the pilot's real name pretending it isn't. And, as a person living in Angle, I have not seen him anywhere. Following Soggy's video, Arak's reputation took a massive hit, which resulted in a drop in subscribers and views. But while Arak continues to upload videos, Micah Strauffer was forced to delete all her old videos after making the decision to give away her adopted child. By 2014, Micah Strauffer had left her nursing job to focus full-time on YouTube with the support of her husband, James. Her content mainly centered around family vlogging, as that was what got the most views during those days. Micah had experimented with a variety of content, but her videos titled My Miscarriage Story at 6 Weeks Pregnant and Live Pregnancy Test, Am I Pregnant? Received way more views than any of her other videos, so that's what she leaned on. The views were coming in, and Micah didn't want them to stop anytime soon. So in July of 2016, Micah decided to adopt the child, which she later announced in a video titled Big Announcement, Baby Number 4.
Jim and I have decided that we're gonna adopt.
Despite many experts claiming that documenting the adoption process isn't the best idea, Micah was determined to go through with it no matter what. And after looking through hundreds of images, the couple landed on a boy from China.
We are gonna be adopting a little boy from China.
Regardless of the potential risks involved, Micah went through with the adoption and documented the entire journey on her second channel, where Micah asked her subscribers to donate and said that the revenue from sponsored videos would pay for the adoption. They also asked followers to donate $5 $5 towards supporting their son's needs, promising to write donors' names in a baby book. However, at the time, the video Micah uploaded where she took the child home would gain over 5 million views on her main channel. At the time, Micah seemed fully committed to giving this boy the best home that she could, and in the process, she said many things which she had hoped wouldn't have been documented for the entire world to see.
First thing I want to fill you in on is we are doing a little fundraiser for little. We'll have a link to the fundraiser if you guys want to donate in the description box below, but we have a 1,000-piece puzzle. Each puzzle piece is worth $5.
In an interview conducted in 2019, James was quoted saying, "China definitely was the point where we had a super loyal fan base following us, and they were always asking, where's the next content? Where's the next piece of this?" It was like, wow, okay, we have something here, and people are really interested in our journey. And with their son now front and center of their content, Micah's channel grew to over 400,000 subscribers over the next year. And with the increase in subscribers came more money and more sponsorships. By 2018, the Straufers upgraded their lifestyle, buying a new house and new cars, and the trajectory of their channel was only looking up from here. With all the success and fortune, Micah was ready to jump into adopting again and began posting stuff like this. "We are praying about adopting again, and my husband wanted me to ask what special needs would you consider minor or relatively easy to manage that most people would consider easy. However, as the months went on, Micah's son would appear less frequently in her videos and even in her Instagram posts. The community was worried for the kid, and later on May 26, 2020, Micah and James broke their silence on what had happened to their son.
After multiple assessments, after multiple evaluations, numerous medical professionals have felt that he needed a different fit and that his medical needs, he needed more.
We haven't made this video yet. It's because we've been trying to protect his privacy.
Micah was visibly distraught at the fact that she couldn't take care of her adoptive son and had to give him up to a family that was better suited to address all his needs. However, many people pointed out the fact that she wasn't worried about his privacy when she was getting sponsorship deals and buying new cars. Following the video, the internet went into a frenzy as Micah was receiving hate on all her platforms, with comments like, "She literally returned him like he was a defective handbag." And when compared to the kinds of comments she was getting on her Instagram account, it was no surprise that those had to be limited. "You are mentally ill, Micah. Seek help, please." And with the output of negative comments, Micah gave another update on her heavily limited Instagram where she posted this statement debunking some of the things people were saying about her. But as more and more people were beginning to find out about the Straufers, old videos started resurfacing which showed how Micah was treating Huxley.
How can I get anything done with you? You did a good job. Do you want a kiss? Yep. He likes to trick me. He doesn't actually like to give me a kiss. He likes to play a game where he pretends like he's giving me kisses. Are you like paying attention?
After dissolving the adoption, Micah removed all of the posts and videos, which included before deleting her entire channel not long after. While Micah has been away from all her social media, James still uploads on his other channel, Stauffer Garage. And much like Micah, commentary YouTuber Brasso was cancelled after he kept the donations that were meant for the late Technoblade. Brasso created his main channel on February 26, 2020, and his second channel on July 11, 2021, where he started re-uploading VODs from Dream SMP YouTubers and Twitch streamers such as Bad Boy Halo, which gave him some traction. However, Brasso was never too far from controversy. He'd already been called out by several YouTubers, including Jay Lin, who called Brasso out for uploading low-effort clickbait videos to get as many views as possible. And he was also called out by the YouTuber Six Striker for outright copying his content. However, while Brasso was able to sneak his way out of these controversies, the one that turned out to be his demise was his situation involving the late YouTuber Technoblade. After Techno uploaded his video titled So Long Nerds, almost every YouTuber uploaded a video talking about the legend that was Technoblade, and had good things to say about the man following his tragic passing. Brasso, however, saw this as an opportunity to milk as much content out of the tragedy as possible, and where many YouTubers uploaded a single video on the matter, Brasso uploaded more than 10 videos talking about the situation. What was even worse was the fact that Brasso monetized these videos and took advantage of Technoblade's fan base during an emotional time. Following his videos, a lot of people quickly caught on to what Brasso was doing, and considering he averaged averaged hundreds of thousands of views on these videos, there was a lot of backlash for the creator. Following the hate, Brasso uploaded a video where he cleared up the air and said that he would in fact be donating the money to charity.
I have it added 3K, as you can see, 3,000, just as the Technoblade charity. Yeah, we're gonna donate $3,000. Let's click I'm not a robot. Yeah, let's just get it over with. Oh, thank you. Okay, so it went through.
However, what Brasso didn't consider was the fact that every move he made was being closely watched by the people who were already upset with his past antics. And then it was revealed that Brasso never actually made the donation.
Okay, so basically what he did was type in 3,000 and then it shows donate $3,000 with a comma, and then he actually cuts the video before he donates. And what he actually cuts out is basically he changes the amount to something lower, and then he used inspect element and then changed the amount to 3,000, but he forgot to add the comma.
Caught red-handed with his pants down in the cookie jar.
The situation got Brasso getting called out by not only Minecraft YouTubers, but also many popular commentary channels, including Penguin Zero. This left Brasso with no other option but to rebrand his channel and move away from posting Minecraft videos. But as luck would have it, Brasso would eventually end up getting his channel terminated in November of 2023. For many, it had been coming for a long time. However, many people wondered that if Brasso had just gone through with the donation, maybe he would still be around posting Minecraft videos. And much like Brasso, Bad Bunny had to rebrand after getting a lot of hate for shaming her viewers for not donating. Bad Bunny had gained a sizable audience in Twitch by 2020, largely thanks to her controversial opinions regarding politics. She's often been accused of rage baiting viewers as she believes in the notion that all publicity is good publicity. However, this mindset would end up causing her to change her name on her socials due to all the hate she got. This major event in her career happened in 2020 when Bad Bunny notoriously became known as one of the greediest streamers on Twitch for a clip that went viral.
Like, how do you think free entertainment is available to you? It's because other people actually provide money so you can be a cheap. That's it. Because they're generous and they see like a thing that they want to support, and then you leech. But that's the reality of it, period.
The streamer had already racked up a negative reputation, but her comments of berating her own viewers weren't doing her any favors.
How did my whole speech about how I need subs and to get the stream going if you like the content, blah, 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 how that results in 0 subs? There are regulars here. $5 a month. How do you have hours of time to watch me and not $5? There are I have a wall of non-subs. This is actually really heartbreaking because it's like people just really really don't respect me as a content creator.
And as her stream continued, Bad Bunny kept digging a deeper hole for herself.
All right, everyone keep telling yourselves why it's hard fundraising month because it's January. In the meantime, y'all are watching me for hours every single day and not $5 for like 50 hours of content consumed.
Her rant resulted in her receiving a ton of backlash on Twitter, with people saying stuff like, "People don't respect Bad Bunny as a content creator for the right reasons. Imagine thinking you're entitled to subs while your content is trash. And I can't take any opinion you have seriously. You get mad when people don't sub to you for an hour. If you need money that bad, get an actual job where you work 9 to 5. Her rant did end up working as she soon received a donation, but the cost she paid for it wasn't worth the money she got.
Okay, first, Andy Moogle. Rory, thanks for gifting sub to Owen.
I'm your friend if you donate. That's the rule here. No friends unless money.
Andy Moogle, thanks for gifting.
Why in the world would anyone even want to watch her when she treats her fan base like that? And the sentiment was soon shared across social media, as Bad Bunny was soon being talked about by big commentary channels who called her out for her attitude towards her fans.
Now, I'm not going to mention this streamer by name because I'm pretty sure she loves negative publicity. She does up shit all the time just to get her name out there. She subscribes to the idea that all publicity is good publicity, but fails to realize that when you as a person are your own brand and rely on people liking you for money, having a negative public image literally ruins you. You might as well just flush $5 down a toilet. That's more value than giving it to this girl.
Yeah, of course she's baiting outrage for more views and donos. Classic. While people like Keemstar thought that she was baiting her viewers for more subs and donations, she couldn't have used a worse strategy, as the hate got to the point where she had to rebrand her image. And with her other controversies coming to light, she's been permanently banned from Twitch, which means there won't be any donations anytime soon. Much like her, another creator, Invader V, ended up losing losing almost 80,000 subscribers after calling her viewers broke for not donating. The streamer found herself at the center of controversy in April 2020 after a lack of donations got V frustrated to the point where she went on a long rant explaining why spending $5 for her content wasn't a big deal.
Here's the deal. It doesn't really matter how much money you make or how much money you have. That's really the thing, because I'm not asking you for a large financial contribution, but a sub is $5. At maximum, in whatever your currency is, it's maybe $10. And it doesn't matter how broke you are. If you have time to watch Twitch, you have $10, truly.
A viewer later added to the discussion, saying that they don't have enough money to donate, as most of their money went on paying bills. To which this is what V had to say.
It's so toxic, especially when people are losing their jobs. It really isn't. It really isn't toxic to ask for subs when you're streaming. And if you believe it is, then I imagine that you simply don't understand how this platform works.
It was bad enough that V was having this conversation during the pandemic, a time when a lot of people were struggling financially. But then she went on to not only double down on her take, but shame anyone who thought otherwise.
These are exquisite contributions to a very good conversation. And these people in chat who are making these comments do not appear as immature, childish cheapskates whatsoever. They're just sitting here rating as hard as they possibly can, as quietly as they can, because their parents are in the next room talking about how disappointed they are in them. And they're like, why would I ever pay for this when this giving it away for free? You're right, buddy, you're right.
And as the clip went viral, people gave their takes on the matter, with one person saying, why would I spend $20 on a streamer thought when I could spend it on a meal? Not only did V get a lot of hate for her outburst, but she ended up losing close to 87,000 followers from her Twitch account. Following the hate, V went back on stream to apologize and explained why she thought people had taken her statements out of context.
You're here right now because you've seen a clip of me, and you're very angry about what I said in that clip, and you're justified in your anger.
However, an apology just wasn't enough to get back those followers, with many people catching on to the fact that she's only apologizing because she wants more money. V was a great example for all streamers to not trash their own followers and beg them for money.